We had to pivot on a lot of situations to not only take care of our residents, but keep our operations moving smoothly. We had some propane shortages at our shelter sites, which caused us to have to find alternative locations and transport people in the middle of the ice storm from one site to another. We lost power all over the company at different sites. We really had to get creative to not only keep people warm, to move supplies, food, bedding, things like that all over the company and all over town. We were able to utilize our RSC van, got it fully equipped with chains. Most of a 24-hour period in that bus between getting material where it needed to go, moving people from our outlying Egan sites to our concentrated warming center at the Lane Event Center. And then parallel to that, in the middle of the night, we found out we had to evacuate our Dusk to Dawn site and move everybody there to another building at the fairgrounds. We ran out of propane. I think everybody here at St. Vinny's is ready to step outside their regular role. That's why we do what we do. We're confined to wherever we're needed, and that's what being of service is about. So at Wheeler Pavilion, which is where our Egan concentration site was at first, we had retail staff helping out with loading and unloading. We had our hiring team in there making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We had some property management folks that were there helping with bedding and helping get things clean. And when the need presents, and when there's something to be done, we get it done. That's what being St. Vinny's is all about.
I was homeless with my boyfriend, and I was also very much pregnant. And we were sleeping in my truck. And we obviously needed a place to go and some help finding a place. And it was actually the shelter, the annex shelter, that helped us get into our current place. So the vouchers they gave me to support when we left, there's 2 for like furniture. And they also gave us a voucher for clothing. They also gave us a voucher for household needs. Overall, it was an extremely positive experience. They were very, very helpful, and I'm very grateful and thankful that we had the opportunity to stay there. We had free laundry, free food, free support, you know, basically everything we could have, plus a little bit more. You know, definitely would recommend it to those in need.
I was in a situation down in California. I actually moved up here in a dangerous situation with my son, and they helped me out with the shelter. They also got me housing, and I work for St. Vincent's now. I love it, and it feels like I'm giving back to the community. So I just really love the people that I work with. Yeah, it means a lot. Sorry. I went to like Hope and Safety and different places when I first got up here, and they had recommended the First Place Family Shelter. And so I got on their day list and then ended up in the shelter, and then found out about all the other opportunities once I was there. I got housing through the Aurora building. I have been there since May. It's very quiet and peaceful. It's really well managed. Yeah, I really enjoy living there. When I first got up here through them, they helped me get clothing, warm clothing, because I was from Southern California, and I got clothing for my son and myself. And then I was staying in a camper with somebody, luckily, or I would have been frozen in my car with my child. So, and then as soon as the ice melted, I was able to go get food and different things that we needed to get us through the rest of the storm. The First Place Family Shelter was amazing. That place gave me the rest that I needed. And helped me just to get on my feet and be able to focus on the things I needed to focus on so that I could get back on my feet for me and my son.
I was in the Navy from '93 to '98. My last station was on an aircraft carrier. I was one of the first 80 women on an aircraft carrier, USS Theodore Roosevelt. I was looking for housing all over the place, and I couldn't find anything that was affordable in my price range. And when I mentioned this to the career counselor, he was like, we actually have a couple of really great programs that might be able to help you. And so he referred me to you guys. Right off the bat, they made me feel comfortable about the whole situation, stressed out, anxiety about being homeless. So I was recently divorced too, so it meant a lot to have somebody who, plus I have no family here, so it meant a lot to have somebody who was supportive. They made me feel safe. As soon as I came up, it was very peaceful. Immediately I looked around and I felt like it was safe. I felt like I was gonna be okay. They gave me a furniture voucher to get some basics so I wasn't sitting on the floor. Just because I was employed, I was under the assumption a lot too that I had to be homeless and you know, I'm down on my luck in order to get help. And it was just right in this sweet spot where it could have went either way. So without you guys, I would be homeless right now. So I thank you.
A production of KVAL TV.